He's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Now look at Memphis's starting group. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. Now here's Edwards. What a terrific move that was. Edwards got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for the Timberwolves.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Bangs home the trifecta.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Now, here is Russell. Shoots over Morant. It's stolen by Adams. On the wing, Bane. Inside, here's Brooks. And rebounded by McDaniels. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Outside, Bane. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Now Edwards. The 3. Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 6. And the 3 ball is good.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Pass to Adams. Morant against Russell. And Morant throws it down.
You got to have some guts and guile to take it to the bucket strong, despite the big fella standing in the way.
Morant against Russell. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Stolen by Jackson. On the wing, Bane. Edwards defending. Here's Morant. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Morant's got 6 points.
And that speaks to Morant's fearlessness. Even amongst the trees, he is confident, looking to score with the ball.
Now, here is Russell. Towns finds Edwards. No problems knocking that one down. Edwards got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Bane. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morant passes to Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. not afraid to get physical on the inside.
We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Here's Russell with the three. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Morant drives in. He gets it in there. He's got 8.
And you're just asking to get burned when you give Morant a lane, using that speed to his advantage.
Now, here is Russell. There's the dish to Towns. Gobert down low. Adams on him. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Jump shot is good that time.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Left side, Bane. Back to Morant. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant passes to Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. There's the lob to Towns. Stolen by Jackson. Morant outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both good from the line that time.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He got it up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
On the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. D'Angelo Russell, the second overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his second season. It was basically...
So explosive.
Oh, is that beautiful.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg, believe me. What confidence to attempt an alley-oop to himself.
Well, he couldn't help himself, couldn't resist. That really was a spectacular play.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
The drive by Brooks. Dishes to Adams. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Back to Russell. Over Morant. And that one goes long.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And finished off by Morant.
You got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Russell against Morant. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Count it, good. Edwards got 8 points.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Here's Bane. It's hauled in by Edwards. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves.
Oh, watch out below. Come on now, throw it down.
Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Here's Morant driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, guys tended to talk a little trash, and that could rattle you. That could bother you at times, but you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
Outside Edwards. Back to Russell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant looking around. And Morant throws it down.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
Outside Edwards. Fires from 14. Offensive rebound. From the arc. Struggling getting it in. That's his 7th miss in 9 shots. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Edwards can't hit, and here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 14-6 run. Morant with it, picked up by Edwards, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
It's Edwards on the wing. Over Bain. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis leading by 14. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Here's Edwards. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Grizzlies out in front as they end the second quarter on a 20. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Goes up the baseline. Towns, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Here's Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. Timberwolves trail by 17.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
The Grizzlies shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Brooks finds Adams. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving that ball around. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Launches it. McDaniels with the ball. Now defended by Bane. Here's Gobert. That shot is off. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. To the paint. Here's Adams. Gobert with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Russell passes to McDaniels. Stolen by Jackson. It's Brooks on the wing. McDaniels defending. Brooks kicks to Morant. There's the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. Here's Bane. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle, to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
Hey, yo, right here.
Left side, Towns. The offensive rebound. Outside, Edwards. To the middle, Morant with the steal. Here's Brooks, and here's the drive.
And the quickness of Brooks' drive can be overwhelming. Bursts inside before the D can react.
Russell kicks to Towns. Lets it fly from 18. Another miss by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Back to Morant. In the corner, it's Bane. Brooks outside. Goes up on the wing. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Edwards hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Here's Morant. Back to Bane. Three-pointer. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Russell. Here's Gobert, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Back to Morant. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Russell with a wide open look. It's good from long range. Russell's got 9.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
They get it back. Out to Brooks. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Back to Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Three-pointer. Doesn't go for it. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. There's the lob to Towns. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Morant with a wide open look. Gets a very good look and converts. Morant's got 35. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Pass to Bane. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail by 19. Edwards can't hit. Morant outside. Passes to Bane. Back to Morant. Lets it go from the wing, and it goes down 2 points. Morant's got 37.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
And finished off by Morant.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Towns wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Towns has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Sinks the triple.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Edwards passes to Towns from outside the arc. Minnesota again turning it over.
That's a tough break there. If there is any hope of making a comeback, they have got to take better care of the ball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Bane passes to Morant. There's the drive. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Russell passes to Edwards. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell inside, guarded by Morant, and Russell gets it to go.
Well, you know, this is just who Russell is, in my opinion, guys. A very assertive and confident player who looks to score the ball as much as he can.
Here's Morant. Out to Brooks. The 3 ball. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota will come the other way.
Winning in strong fashion. A relentless effort notches a W
for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Bane finds Morant. From downtown, Adams. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And they pick up 2.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The three from Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. Outside, Edwards. Oh, Russell in position.
Unselfish. As somebody who already draws a lot of defensive attention, Edwards has to be willing to make that next pass.
Morant with it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the win.
task at hand as they came into the arena earlier. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here's Mitchell. Over Bane. Here's Allen. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Tremendous effort from Allen, one of the top offensive rebounders in the game.
Morant against Garland. Morant with the slam!
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Garland, no good.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Garland against Bane. Jackson, the pass to Morant. Adams high post. Outside Bane. 6 to shoot. Pass to Morant. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Morant's gotten his second bucket on the night.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
Garland for 3. Oh, they get a hand on it. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And here's Morant, guarded by Garland. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Garland against Morant. And the shot is good by Garland.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
Outside for Morant. Back to Bane. Mobley with the block. To the paint. With the step back. Here's Morant. Driving inside. Pass to Jackson. Stolen by Mobley. Fast break. Here we go. Garland for 3. That shot, no good. And Memphis taking it the other way now. Brooks finds Bane. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Garland. Fires for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis leading. Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah. Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. Drops in the 3. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. And he's going for the oop here. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first quarter. On target from range.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Grizzlies have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Jackson outside. The 3-ball. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Here's Adams. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Grizzlies.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mitchell finds Mobley. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Well, the Cavaliers shooting only 23% so far. From deep, Mitchell. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's go with a 3. Here's Bane. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
There's an aggression and a confidence to Desmond Bane's game. It helps him get to the line. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Now here's Garland. LeVert outside. Down low. Banked it in off the glass. LeVert's got his first points in this one. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation, a lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender, a player any team would love to have.
The Cavs have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. From deep. Back to Garland. Here's Allen, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 11.
I love how aggressive Bane is on defense. He doesn't give his man much room to work with.
Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Now here's Mitchell. That's tipped and stolen by Morant. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And there's the lob. Mobley, no good.
That could have been an easy pass and finish. Not really sure what went wrong.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Now here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night. Moran against Garland. From deep 3-point range, it's another 3 for Cleveland.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Moran. He's got 18. On the wing, Bain. Checked by Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And here's LeVert for 3. He buries it from 3. LeVert's got 5 points in the quarter.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Brooks outside. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Brooks has got 6 points.
That's like a horse shot. A very brave shot to go with, but he got it to go.
Garland against Moran. Garland, the pass to LeVert. Outside Mitchell. The 3 doesn't go for him. And so it's Memphis in command.
31.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the basket by Memphis. From deep, Mitchell. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Something a lot of folks don't... Okay.
Oh my! Throw it down!
Yes, he did. With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8. On the wing, Mitchell. Shoots from the line. Goes back up. Here's Allen. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Jackson outside. Pass to Morant. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Garland with the ball. Guarded by Morant. Moving it up. Here's Mobley. And it's Bain with the rebound.
Evan Mobley, his first team foul. Shooting for Memphis. Desmond.
The free throw drops for Bain.
We know he can pass it. He's a tough defender, and Desmond Bain can shoot it from all over.
Well, the Grizzlies' shooting has been on another level. 68% for the game. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Inside. Outside for Morant. Clock at 6. Over Garland. That one a little long. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 4. Not the way they want to start the second half. Pass to Mobley. Morant against Garland. And it's off from 3-point range. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Here's Morant. The Cavaliers pull it in.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
To the right side. Mobley passes to Allen. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Outside Bane. Pass to Moran. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Now here's Garland. Give him 8 points now. Again, Garland missing.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
To end the drought, and he sinks the layup. Garland's got 10 points.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Jackson outside. A minute 22 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Cleveland has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Tried to shut off Mitchell's drive. This is what he can do to you. Stop and pop.
Now here's Moran. 22 points for him. Pass to Brooks. The three from Bane. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Outside Mitchell. Outside Garland. Takes the three. It's another three for Cleveland.
Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Now Morant. 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Garland. Finished off the break. He's got 15.
I like the decision to push it. He gives the D no time to recover.
Outside Bane. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
Pass to Brooks. And here's Morant. 4 on the clock. LeVert with a rebound. The Cavs trailing. Outside Mitchell. Mobley with it. Baseline jumper. And it's Bane with the rebound. Bane's got 5 rebounds in the game. Jackson outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Morant. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And the work ethic of Morant. Fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And we can't forget about how ferocious they've been cutting to the rim, just going right at defenders and finding ways to finish.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside Morant. Into the lane. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than Ja Morant.
Outside Mitchell. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Check by Mitchell. Bane, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to LeVert. On the wing, Mitchell. And it's Cleveland with another.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
Morant against Garland. The three is up. And Morant good for three. Morant's got 30.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here's Mitchell. It's another three for Cleveland.
And that was a little payback for what happened on the other end. Mitchell showing the range.
Outside Morant. Rejected by Allen. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
Pass to LeVert. Back to Garland. From deep. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Grizzlies.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Ja Morant.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Out to the right wing. Oh, stolen by Morant. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. From the wing. And that's good for 2. Morant's got 34.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort.
Celtics off the tip. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 down low. Now here's Tatum. Brooks grabs the board. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. Bane for 3. And again, Memphis no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brooks outside. On the wing, Bane. Now here's Morant for 3. Rebound, Boston.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Brown outside. Back to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason.
With authority!
That is a monster finish. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Tatum on the wing. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Williams. Smart wide open. He fires. And again, Boston with the triple.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Morant passes to Bane. And that one is stuffed right through.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Williams sets a screen for Smart. The pass to Brown. Smart kicks to Williams. Back to Smart. Morant with the steal. Driving in. And yes, it's good.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
Right side Tatum. Brown the pass to Williams. The kick out to Brown. Over Bane. A new 14 for Boston. Horford dishes to Williams. The Grizzlies pull it in.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Back to Adams. Corner shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, Ja Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. On the wing, Brown. Feeds it to Williams. To halt the run. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Here's Morant. Back to Bane. Up top, Morant. Over Smart. And it's Morant missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Horford kicks to Smart. The tray. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the rejection by Tatum. Over in the corner, Brown. Horford the pass to Brown. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Tatum dishes to Williams. That one doesn't drop. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics youth team.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Tatum gets the bucket. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
It's Morant with the drop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Robert Williams.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled.
Both free throws good from Morant. Boston trailing. Tatum looking around. Tatum with the screen on Jackson. Horford kicks to Williams. Passes it to Tatum from about 16. The kick out to Brown. Here's Horford. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice job completing the break. Triple J gets the points.
The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Williams, a screen on Brooks. In the corner, Horford with it. 4 on the shot clock. Tatum wide open, he fires one. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 6 in the quarter. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens in the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large unit.
Brooks misses. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. A crossover. A terrific move by Tatum to score. 11 points for Jason Tatum.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Pass to Brooks. Morant with a wide open look. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Celtics with the lead. Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. Horford kicks to Brown. Horford trying to free himself up. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Horford. Brown's got his first 3 points of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Back to Morant. Shot to stop the run. And finished off by Morant.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Brown against Bain. Smart on the wing. In the corner, Horford with it. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
And that's how you want to get Horford his touches, within the flow of the offense, preferably right off the catch. Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor, taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Williams, and the rejection by Jackson. Brooks with it. Picked up by Brown. And Brooks gets it to go.
And there's a little size to Brooks, 6'7", and he can get it done against good D inside.
Pass to Smart. Brooks against Tatum. Brown the pass to Tatum over Brooks. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Out to Morant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Lateral play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
He hits the second from the line. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here's Brown. The pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Bain passes to Jackson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
The 3 from Tatum. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
The Celtics 21. The Grizzlies 22. And let's hear it from the Jabberwockies.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
He knows that that's a strength for him. And they're going to keep fouling. He has no problem taking that.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins's 5. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. Tatum down low. Guarded by Morant. And it's Brown missing. Memphis leading by 3.
And how about Jaylen Brown, part of that young core for the Celtics?
Yeah, he's been through a lot with this young group of guys. They've grown together, they've come in together, and they've gotten better together. And you've seen the production of Brown increase because of it.
And Bain drops them both.
Amazing that Bain fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. You look at his size, the strength, the range on his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier.
And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum finds Williams. Lets the 3 fly.
And a clever defender. I like seeing Brooks be that pest on this end and just disrupt it.
Brown, good.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
You also love that Bain absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
6 on the shot clock. Out to Brooks. On deep. Offensive rebound. Morant passes to Brooks. Morant outside. Second shot opportunity. Here's Adams. Out to Morant. Fires the 3. Horford with the rebound. And it's Williams with the ball for Boston. And here's Brown outside.
Making his presence known with that swat. Jackson Jr. understands when to go after blocks.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's the lob to Adams, and Adams with the slam.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Tatum setting the pick for Horford. Buries the long-range jumper. Horford's got 7 points.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Stolen by Smart. For the lead in the air. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 4 assists in the game. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. On the wing, Brooks. Outside Jackson.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Adams against Williams. Loads it up there for Morant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways.
Morant against Smart. Outside Tatum. Back to Smart. Fires for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Brooks kicks to Bane. Driving the lane. Williams with the block.
The amazing thing about Williams, yeah, he can block shots inside, but he can also block shots out on the perimeter. His ability to play in space means he's more than just a rim protector. Doesn't care where you're shooting from.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Tatum against Brooks. Passes it to Smart. No good on that one. And Memphis the other way now. There's the lob to Jackson. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. They get a hand on it. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Smart against Morant. Down low. Here's Jackson. Plays it up and banks it in. Jackson's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
A tough cover. Jackson has a ton of post work. He can go over either shoulder or face out.
Left side Tatum. And so Boston again turning it over.
Memphis ball.
It'll count. And that one released in time, but no good. Tie game in Boston. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in the point guard. That's the Boston 5. Morant finds Bane. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Brooks. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's on Robert Williams.
And the toughness of Brooks on display. Not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And the second free throw, good. Now Tatum. Pass to Brown. To the left wing. Here's Horford. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
On the wing, Brooks. To the inside. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston leading by 3 and pushing it up. Here's Boston. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Smart kicks to Horford. Brown inside the line. And oh boy. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is the previous play is everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels it's put the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
Shot from 16, and the basket by Tatum. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
From deep, Brooks. Boston grabs the miss. Brown's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Paying for 3. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Brown with it. Now defended by Adams. Horford. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Boston foul.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Back to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Inside, Williams with the steal. Smart kicks to Tatum. Back to Smart. To the middle. Sweet move. And finished off by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
Morant passes to Adams. Over Williams. Adams' shot is off. Celtics leading by 6. Floats it up for Williams. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. It's Brooks on the wing. And the pass to Morant. From deep three-point range. Hits it from three-point range. Morant's got 21.
And this is where Morant really shines. The bigger the moment, the more he wants to capitalize.
Brown kicks to Horford. Back to Brown. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Would not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Morant passes to Jackson. On deep. And it's Morant missing. Boston leading by 3. The open shot by Smart, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. That's 10 points for Marcus Smart.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Smart against Morant. Tatum on the wing. Passes it to Brock. Stolen by Brooks. From past the arc. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Horford wide open. He shoots. Knocks down the trifecta.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Morant reaches to Jackson. Elbow shot. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And here's Smart. So we see Boston get the win here. It was up. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, the backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And Morant drops them both.
And in trading for Rudy Gobert, the Timberwolves taking a Twin Towers approach with 2 7-footers in their front court. Of course, the outstanding shooting of Karl Anthony Towns means that spacing shouldn't be much of a concern.
Oh, kind of mean on that one.
Mean and so disrespectful. You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands. Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Here's Towns. Good on the baseline, Jay.
The Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Here's Morant. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The shot by Russell, no good. And here's Memphis. 4-point game. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Edwards fires from way outside. That falls. Nice assist by Russell.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that 3-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Morant, pass to Bane. And he jams it home with authority.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
Russell with the ball. Pass to Edwards. Oh, wow! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Bane with it. Outside Morant. Outside for Brooks. This one for 3. They grab their own miss. Back to Morant. Another shot. No good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. From deep, Bane. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. The Timberwolves trail.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the 3-point contest, and considering the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting, really sound basketball.
Nice basic one-hander there.
Hey, I think he got some extra bounce off the ground on that one. Outside Russell. Shoots over Morant. Another miss by Minnesota. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, BA, because when you consider out of his first... In the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Bane, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone just 3 for 7 here at the start.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
58 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Morant. The putback. No good that time. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Here's Edwards. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Here's Bane. No luck on that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. And that misses. That would have put him up. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Pass to Morant. Outside Bane. Shot on the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bane's got 6.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
And a deep 3 from Russell. No good. Misses at the buzzer. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Steven Adams out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoying playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. To the inside, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Again, the miss by Edwards. Memphis leading. Right side Morant. Kept alive. Brooks. And Gobert with a block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
Bane with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Oh, Clark with the slam.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. Russell, pass to McDaniels. Up and over Brooks. 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. Ja Morant grabs the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Clark. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, B.A., when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Here's Clark. Outside for Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Bane finds Morant to the middle. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. And Edwards slams it in.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Morant against Russell. Takes a turnaround, Jay. Morant, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And they recover it. Here's Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 3rd assist of the night.
What a sweet shooting big man is Karl Anthony Towns. At 6'11", always ready to rise and fire off the catch.
Back to Morant. Pass to Clark. Outside Morant. Here's the 3. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. .102 left in the second quarter. Outside Russell. Sinks it from distance. Russell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Outside Morant. Looking to end the run. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Here's Russell. Gobert passes to Russell. Towns for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here's Morant outside. That's bucket number 5. He's 5 for 12 now.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Edwards. Puts up a 3. Here's Towns. Oh, with the clock running down, he nailed. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. And the basket by Gobert.
Feed Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Memphis trailing here.
Even on the years he's not winning Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert finds a way to finish in the top 3. This is one of the most consistent elite defenders in the game.
Morant. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Bane and stolen by Clark. Here's Brooks, and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Russell. Spins. The 3 is up. The Grizzlies pull it in. Bane's got 4 rebounds now. Endorsed with Gobert, it still feels like he doesn't get the credit he deserves.
And BA, at this point, I find that inexcusable. You just watch the game and understand the metrics to see the massive impact that Rudy Gobert has on winning. It is not only on the defensive end either.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Russell against Morant. Outside for Brooks for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Oh, oops, the alley. A gorgeous delivery to Towns.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
On the wing, Brooks. Morant, pass to Bane. Adams with a screen on Edwards. Back to Morant. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Russell against Morant. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Brooks. Misses, and the dry spell continues. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Out on his own on the break. Bane with it. Russell covering. Stolen by Russell. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Deflects the pass. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And now the Grizzlies on the run. Here's Bane. Oh, the turnaround jumper counted. Bane's got 8 points.
The turnaround so difficult to perfect, but hard to see anything wrong with that one.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see
Whoa! One of the faster players in the league, end to end. I mean, few people can run with Morant.
Left side, Russell. Looking to get it going, and stolen by Morant. And he lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And stolen by Clark. Outside Morant. Morant with the slam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Down low. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Towns finds Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 1. And we're coming back.
Please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Bane and Brooks out on the wing.
Oh, wow. Goodness, Anthony Edwards. Always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Back to Morant. Stolen by Russell. And he's going for the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. And the Grizzlies shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Out left to the wing. Here's Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
And Morant drops them both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Second chance shot. Towns passes to McDaniels. They grab their own miss. Oh, Adams with the block.
Length and strength and intimidation. Steven Adams sends it back.
Here's Towns. Missed it, even after all of those chances. On the wing, Brooks. McDaniels covering. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game. I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
To the paint. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Well, Steven Adams is a formidable presence on the interior. Nice finish.
Up top, Edwards. Guarded by Bain. Here's McDaniels. Takes it inside. Uses the glass on the layup. McDaniels got his first points of the night. Tight ball game coming down the stretch.
Yeah, with 7 lead changes thus far, this has been a thriller.
Bain, the pass to Adams. Back to Bain. Outside for Brooks. To the inside. Morant. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And Morant drops them both. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Now Russell. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. 5 to shoot. And the 3 off target.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Outside for Morant. Brooks, the pass to Morant. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. An easy 2 on the layup. Morant's got 10 points in just the second half.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. .116 left in the game. Outside for Brooks. Out to the wing.
And then Morant with the jam. That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Inside. Russell finds Edwards. Back to Russell. Can't hit that one. Morant with a defensive effort. Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Here's Brooks. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Man, good whistle there.
He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Well, you like when a guy calmly steps up, knocks down the free throws, exactly what you want.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This guy's a shifty player now. D'Angelo Russell adept at using various speeds to keep defenders off balance.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Here's Morant. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Clark. And here's Morant. From deep 3-point range. The shot no good.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's Memphis winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory.
conversation. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man.
Here we go.
Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with pitching, and it's LeVert in at the small forward. A baseline J, and it's Morant missing.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. There's the lob to Jackson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Outside Garland. From deep three-point range, the rebound by Steven Adams. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Takes a three. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited player, that he plays with a lot of emotion.
I've heard coaches say he's the team's biggest cheerleader, whether that's game time or practice. Kevin, he loves to motivate his squad to be at their best.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Knocks it loose, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Cavaliers on D. It's a three-point game. They get a bet, and Adams kicks to Brooks. From deep. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. Lets it go with the three. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Brooks. Back to Morant. Jacks up a three. Morant with another miss. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And it's LeVert missing. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. From the wing, Cavaliers with the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point.
Donovan Mitchell, the combo guard, continues to impress. An all-star caliber talent with a tremendous drive.
Now, here's Garland. For three, Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland.
2 minutes remaining in the fight.
No good on the shot. And Memphis the other way now. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And Morant throws it down.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. LeVert against Brooks. Beyond the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. It's Morant in the corner. That one misses. And Cleveland the other way now. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. The dish to Allen. There's Garland. It's rebounded by Memphis. Morant right side. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Cavaliers trailing. Morant with the steal. And Adams with the slam.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Pass to LeVert. Here's Mobley to the paint. Now the pass to LeVert. From deep. Brooks grabs the board. Morant drives in. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night.
The quickness of Ja Morant is what makes his drives deadly. Where did he go?
And that does it for the first quarter.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace and transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Second chance shot, Adams. Mobley with the block. For 3, Mitchell. And another 3 for Cleveland.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Here's Garland. He's got 6. Pass to LeVert. For the 3. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you.
Deflects the pass. Stolen by Mitchell. This trip is his 2nd to the free throw line in this one. And Mitchell no good on that one.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Donovan Mitchell. At the line for 1.
Garland against Morant. Mitchell outside. From deep 3-point range, the Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And a wide open look for Bane. From outside, off the mark.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
3-pointer, LeVert. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Out to Brooks. There's the triple. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Garland finds LeVert. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and he comes up with the deuce. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Down low, here's Allen, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
You see how quick Allen moves in these situations, which makes him a perfect pick-and-roll partner.
On the wing, Jackson, back to Morant. We've got 1:18 left in the first half. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. On deep. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last. Memphis leading. Morant outside. Passes to Brooks. Morant sets a screen for Brooks. Left side Adams puts it up from 15. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell wide open. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And Adams with the slam.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
On the wing, Mitchell. Over Bain. Kept alive. Allen kicks to LeVert. Morant against Garland. Pass to Mobley. Over Jackson. Mobley misses.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Floats it up there for Morant. Stolen by LeVert. All right, Dave, thank you. And
The Grizzlies, 19. The Cavaliers, 16.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, if you want to get into your offense quickly before the defense can set up, creating turnovers is a great way to do it.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert into the 3 spot. Mitchell finds Allen. Back to Mitchell. And there's the pass to LeVert. Charity stripe shot. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Now here's Morant for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And Cleveland will come the other way. Mitchell outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight is always 20/20. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at All-Star games.
Out to Morant. Looking to get back on track here. Buries the jump shot. And that's 13 points for John Morant.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Pass to Mitchell. Back to LeVert. There's the 3. Clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And that misses everything.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
The Cavaliers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
One shot.
Here's Garland. 6 points for him. Mitchell outside. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Acrobatic move by Donovan Mitchell, lifting off the floor for a slam.
Left side Adams, stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Garland finds LeVert. And the rejection by Morant. And it's Desmond Bain with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here is Mitchell. 8 points for him. The three from Garland.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
With the drive and finished off by Morant.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
LeVert inside the line. That one wide left.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Brooks, the best of Bane. Out to Brooks. Morant scanning the floor. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 1:29 left in the third quarter. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Bane. Releases from 15. That one a little long. And the Grizzlies leading by 5. Floats it up there for Morant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Passes it to Mitchell. Now here's LeVert. And Garland has it in the corner. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
2 shots. And he's good on the second. There's 42 seconds left in the third. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Mitchell. That shot missing. Great D that time from Bane. For Memphis, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Morant. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Bane.
Look how Ja just glides through the contact. He's such a nimble player.
Garland against Morant. Mitchell in the corner. Mobley a screen on Bane. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mitchell's got 11 points.
Terrific job in the screen and roll. Mitchell creates, whether it be for others or for himself.
And so it's Memphis heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up. Please give a big round of applause. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Tries the spin move. They get the rebound. Here's Adams. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mobley kicks to Mitchell. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. First team. Mitchell against Bane. Mitchell up top. 5 to shoot. And here's Garland for 3. Brooks grabs the board. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Here's Bane. Right side Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Morant's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Grizzlies. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Shoots from 12. Pass to Allen. Here's Mitchell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
What determination from Mitchell, shrugging off the foul and taking the shot.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Brooks dishes to Morant. Poked away, stolen by Mitchell. It's intercepted. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Outside Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Cavaliers trail by 7. On the wing, Bain. Back to Morant. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Bain. 6 to shoot. Morant passes to Adams. It's stolen by Allen. Morant against Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
With the ability to beat his defender in a number of ways, Morant is truly a dynamic scorer.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. Launches a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the paint. Back to Bain. The pass to Brooks. Bain looking around. Shot clock at 6. Out to Brooks. Shoots it. And they'll get another chance. Bain passes to Brooks. Back to Bain. Second chance effort. Out to Brooks. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Mobley finds Garland. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. Both free throws good from Garland. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jackson. Brooks outside. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Morant against Garland. And it's Morant missing.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Outside, Bain. Outside for Jackson. Back to Morant. From deep three-point range. And no good that time. And Greg, it looks like time is going to run out on him here.
Yeah, I mean, unless they come up with an absolute miracle.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
Controlling the glass helps them maximize their number of possessions. He's done everything he can do to help them in that area.
So it's Memphis picking up the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
shortage of ambition, Allie. Thanks for that. And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1. And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great passing squads. Two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
It's a beautiful brand of ball for sure. Just a joy to watch.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morant against Smart. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. Ball's going up the court. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
On the wing, Bane. There's the 3. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Shot's good by Morant.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
Smart's toughness does really stand out on defense, though, Richard.
Yeah, because he gets right up in your jersey. Even though it can put him in harm's way, if he thinks he can trip you up at all, he'll put his body on the line.
And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Tatum from long range, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Brogdon from outside. Williams passes to Smart. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. Bane finds Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Morant against Smart. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Smart. Now the Celtics on the move. Williams from long range. Adams grabs the miss. Memphis leading. Here's Morant, and he drives in. And the layup is good off the glass. Morant's got 10 points in the game.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
Up top, Brown. Smart passes to Tatum. Clock at 6. No good from outside. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling.
And the Boston Celtics are one of the most decorated teams in all of sports. Think about all the rings they've won, as well as the talent that they've had on their roster.
And there's a 3-second violation. Now Smart. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Smart against Morant. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Brown. Plenty of space. They get it again. Outside Brogdon. Boston again missing. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Fires from deep. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Bane.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Brown against Brooks. Now here's Brown. He's closely guarded. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Memphis has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one. While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Launches a three. And he can't get that one. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis. On the court right now for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4 while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point guard position.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And on the offensive end, this is how Adams hurts you. You have to be aware of where he is at all times.
Outside Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Tatum, a screen on Bane. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. And it's Smart missing. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you very much, Brian. Well, Jaylen Brown has been vocal when it comes to social justice. He said, quote, people need to step up and use their platform. Keep conversations alive and show people that you care. Where your influence is biggest, try to leverage it. Brian, he knows his stuff.
Stand up. Allie, thanks. And here's Brown for 3. Fires the 3. And it's Smart missing. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Shoot from the baseline. Good on the bucket. Bane's got 5 points.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Brown passes to Tatum. No good with the triple for Memphis. They've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Back to Smart. A shot from the high post. Misses off the right iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. From downtown. Boston with a rebound. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Bringing on D. Morant with the swat.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? You don't give them a charge. I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
Smart passes to Brogdon. Kicks it out to Smart. Will it go? Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Smart has gotten his first bucket of the night.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brown passes to Williams. He can't get that one to fall. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. Brown with the steal. Tatum finds Smart. Outside for Brogdon. To the left wing. That three's off the mark. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And here's Smart. Outside Brogdon. Back to Smart. Bane against Brogdon. Smart for three. Adams grabs the miss. The Grizzlies on offense. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. Stolen by Jackson. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside for Brooks. Back to Jackson. Here's Adams. Off target from the baseline. Outside Brogdon. That'll count. And so it's Memphis. They lead by 11.
Grizzlies 28. The Celtics 17.
Ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Bane. And the foul on Steven Adams. That's his first foul of the game. And for Boston, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Brogdon, the pass to Tatum. The basket is good on the assist from Brogdon. Tatum's got 13.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum? That's an absolute bomb.
Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. And stolen by Brown. Oh, there's the alley. Smart finds Williams. Outside for Brogdon. Outside, Brown. Here's Williams. Pass to Brogdon. Back to Smart. And here's Tatum, guarded by Bane. Here's Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Here's Morant. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Outside Bane. And then Morant with the dunk.
Morant has a ridiculous motor. This man is finding points at all times. He never stops working hard on offense.
Tatum passes to Williams. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. The shot comes out. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks left side. And here's Morant. Jackson with a screen on Brown. And it's Morant missing.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Smart finds Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Boston's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Smart for three. With the putback, controls the rebound and the putback. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip-in.
Morant against Smart. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Pass to Brown. Back to Smart. Outside Tatum. Kicks it out to Smart. On the arc. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
And he sinks the second. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Hey, if you can't block him, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
That one misses. Memphis has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Bane. Rebound Boston. Williams has got his 6th rebound on the night. And here's Brown for 3. Counted from distance. Brown's got 6 points.
Brown showing the quick release with the pull-up there.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Back to Morant. And there's the drive. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
Smart passes to Williams. Jacks up at 3. And it's Bane with the rebound. And Memphis shooting 56% today. 23 seconds left in the third quarter. Count it.
And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Tatum inside. Jackson on him. And Williams punches it home.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Morant, the pass to Bane. And so it's Memphis, ending the quarter up 10. They're communicating well. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
And from a team perspective, having your off-guard rhythm of passes like that, it's awesome. It shows you have guys willing to give up the rock.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the point. And here's Brown for 3. Smart outside. Tatum from long range. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Bane with the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Tatum with a screen. Brown passes to Tatum. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
Brooks left side. Back to Morant. From outside the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 7 rebounds in the game. Brogdon finds Williams. Brown with it. Brooks defending. Brown passes to Smart. The kick to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Tatum's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Pass to Bane. Brooks outside. To the wing on the left. Here's Morant. Nice D from Brown. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. To the paint. Here's Brogdon. And Brogdon with the stuff.
Rising up. Brogdon, not your average point guard.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Brooks outside. Left side, Morant. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 8 now. The drive by Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
It took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Here's Morant. Here he goes. Back to Brooks. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night. For the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Tatum from long range. No good there. Now Memphis takes it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. Back to Morant. Pass to Bane. 3-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, Boston. Left side, Brogdon. 3-pointer. And it's Tatum missing. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up and a strong showing for the Grizzlies.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
They're great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well. Just really impressive.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Back to Brogdon. Pass to Smart. To the inside. And there's Brogdon on the assist from Smart.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Smart against Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Outside Morant. And so the Grizzlies take the win. A clean win, and one where they...